Hello, everybody. This is Julie D from NordoniaHost.news, and welcome to Jabbering with Julie. Hello. I just have to tell you that I have had a wonderful week. So many things going on in town. Don't you just love it? And lots of new things, new shiny things. Oh, look at me. Look behind me. Shiny, right? So this picture is from the new Russian restaurant that's coming to town, 12 chairs. And I have more pictures I'll talk about in later in the show. And there's also a video that you can find. I'll give you the link to YouTube, or you may have seen it on Facebook. I think we even put the YouTube link on Twitter, and it went on Instagram as well. So you got to check out the video, but we will be talking about that later. I just wanted to start the show with this beautiful corner, where I'd like to sit and have tea and coffee or whatever. Oh, speaking of coffee and speaking of new, as you probably know, if you follow our social media and everything, there is a new coffee shop in town. Oh, and here we go again. Once again, I have so many pictures. All right. So look at this wonderful ribbon cutting with, of course, our mayor and the representatives from Mocha Coffee Company. I know Tiffany. I'm not sure the other names. I will get them for you. But anyways, their coffee shop is located here. Let me show you the sign. Oh, yeah, that turning the lights out isn't going to help anybody. Then it becomes a podcast, I guess. So anyway, this is located in Macedonia, which is why the Macedonian mayor was there, of course. It like over here is Stuff and Puff, and over here is that beauty salon. And this is located at the corner of Freeway and 82. So it faces 82. So, if you're coming from Twinsburg down 82, there's a coffee shop right on the right-hand side. Not far from across the street from that Speedway gas station. So, anyways, tons of people for the grand opening. So wonderful to see all the local support. I was there in the morning for the ribbon cutting, and then I had to go back later to have a meeting and have tea. And both drinks were wonderful. I had the mocha, peppermint mocha in the morning, and then I had peppermint tea in the afternoon. So there was a theme, and there's a theme around town. It's getting very festive around town, so have to have the drinks of the day. So anyways, they have coffee, they have tea, it's really good coffee. And the tea was good as well. They have 10 different kind of teas, and I think the teas will change a bit as they go, just to, jazz things up a little bit. There was one more thing I was going. Oh yeah, so they also have you can get a bagel and cream cheese. You can get they had words fail me, Julie. Jesus. Bakery, let's just say. I can see the pictures. The words are not coming. Anyway, and when you go in there, they might have different, bakery and baked goods anyway. But I was going to have some, but, I'm trying to be good. And that's going well, by the way. I will update everybody on that. Let's say after Christmas, because I did really good over Thanksgiving. I'll just say that. So anyways, you have to stop in to the coffee shop and tell them Julie D sent you. And this will be another location to pick up our newspaper. We're going to have a newsstand there, so you'll be able to pick it up while you're waiting in line to get your coffee. How perfect. And our next issue comes out, let's see the date of this taping. The date of this video is on December 5th, so it will come out on the 7th or 8th, depending on your location or where you pick it up. And because it takes a couple days to get these out, all the different places that we have in the community. So there you go, new and shiny things. And one thing I want to mention before It's very important before I get going and I get lost in what I'm saying. You know, that does happen. I wanted to tell everybody about this program that Chewy. I don't know why I keep thinking it's Chewy's, but it's just Chewy. Anyway, they're doing a partnership with Jenny's Gems. If I can point the right way, right here. Ooh. And we're always talking about her cats and how you can adopt them and how she's taking care of like 50 some cats on a regular basis. And so obviously anything that there's a wish list here, and this applies directly, go to the organization. So there will be a link in the description where you can help out a cat, or maybe more than one. Wouldn't that be wonderful? And you know, this is the time of year when we try to do a little extra special things for animals and people in general, just to make the world a little bit better. You know, even if you just do one thing, if you just smile at one person, like in the store or something, not in a creepy way, but, you know, just smile at them, or maybe, you know, help somebody that, you know, maybe somebody is in a scooter in the store and they can't reach something and you help them. You know, that one little gesture or that one little smile sometimes causes like a chain reaction, where it's like that puts them in a little better mood and they smile at somebody or they help somebody. And it's just one of those things where you don't even know all these wonderful things that are happening just because of one thing that you did. And it's not always money that you can give to people. There's so many more things that everybody has to offer. Oh my goodness, how did I get there? Anyways, and let's talk about some other wonderful businesses in town that are getting into the festivities. Will's Jewelers is located in Sagamore Hills. So they have 20% off all in-stock merchandise. This deal can't be combined with any other orders. And you'll have to check with them about their extended holiday hours. You also get a free gift with the purchase of $150. So, you know, buy something nice for a certain aunt, or, you know, an uncle or niece, and, you know, you get a little something for yourself. Or somebody else. You don't have to keep it for yourself, obviously. But yes, Will's Jewelers is a sparkling gem in Sagamore Hills. By the way, in case you don't know, they are located in the Marks Plaza. La, 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 la. Okay, moving through. Oh, speaking of plazas, didn't even, you know, plan that segue, but Burlington, it will be having some changes. So as you know, in Macedonia, over here we have Petco, and over here we have Burlington. And by the way, their sign doesn't say Burlington Coat Factory. They got rid of that a long time ago. So contrary to popular demand, it doesn't say that now. Anyways, big things are happening at Burlington. Actually, maybe smaller things, but it depends on how you look at it. So this is so interesting. And this little story is a perfect example of how retail stores are adjusting to the whole shopping online thing. People are buying stuff from other places like Amazon and this and that. So what Burlington is doing, right where my head is now, like maybe right here or whatever, this will actually be the entrance to Burlington. Halfway into where Burlington is now, and Petco, right in the middle, that's where Burlington is going to be. And it's just, I don't know, this is really very creative. So where you see the existing Burlington, that is going to be another place coming in. And the landlord does not want to disclose that store at this time. And then beyond that, there's 2 spots for 2 more stores. So we'll have more choices for whatever the category would be. Isn't that cool? Ta-da! This is what it looks like when you go into Burlington now. Well, this is over to the left. When you walk in and you look to the left, this is what you'll see. Because this is where the new store will be. And the entrance, the current entrance, Burlington, is going to be the new place. So there'll be a wall here. And so Burlington will get a new entrance. So I think it's great because, well, you know, over the years, there's been less people, I really think less people going into stores. And Burlington had so much room. And they've been here for years. And as you recall, a long time ago, I mean, like a good bit of the store when you walked into the right was just full of coats. I remember, you know, buying all the kids' coats there. And it was just like, you know, you could get lost in all the racks and racks and racks of coats. And then, you know, slowly and slowly, Burlington was getting away from doing coats and getting into other things. And their store size kept creeping smaller and smaller and smaller. So instead of us losing Burlington, which we don't want to do, they just have a smaller footprint, and which leads way for other businesses that come to town. So I think it's a wonderful idea. It's similar to what's happening over across the street in the AT&T spot. They have split their spot in half, and then the other half, the Wayback Burger is coming into town. So I think it's definitely a win-win. And in this case, it's a win-win-win-win, because we'll have 4 businesses where there used to be 1. So anyways, isn't that interesting? And we have a lot more coming out about this. This is just, you know, just the beginning. And please don't get the idea there's nothing in Burlington. When you walk in, it's beautiful and they have a lot of stuff straight ahead and to the right. But I just want to show you that, you know, right now, this area is empty when you walk in. I should have took a picture of the other way, but I didn't want to necessarily, you know, take pictures of, you know, everybody that's in there. So I had to show you that. And they do have a lot of stores, you know, saying that, you know, please pardon our appearance. So, and it's like, you know, what timing doing all this during the holiday shopping season, but they're definitely getting everybody's attention. Alrighty, moving on down the line, because, you know, I wasn't kidding. I do have a lot to talk about. Oh, okay. Let me show you this. We have, I think I have this for you. Every month we put up the property sales in town, and I don't see it. I didn't see it. Well, anyways, it's on the website. You can go on there and see the property sales in the area for November and all the previous ones for the year. And then January 1st, we wipe everything out and start again. So you can always click that. I'll have the link down in the description. That's the important thing. Oh, let's see. Okay, so let's talk some b-ball. Was at a couple games this week. The girls played Saturday. They played the Brecksville Bees, and they won. The Nordonia won 39-31. Very close game. And it's so funny. It's like you can barely see the shooter. She has her hand up like right here, and you can't see it because the ball is like right above the basket. But you know, hair goes flying mid-action. All right. And then the boys, I was also at that game. The boys played Kenston, and they did a great job, but Kenston did beat them 57-41. It's a very, very exciting game. Now, I just wish we had attendance like this at the girls' games, because they do, you know, just as good a job. Oh, and by the way, I also have a video of the cheerleaders, their halftime performance they did. I will drop that down below as well. And I can see if I can find the links. Knights TV, I believe, recorded both of these games. So I'll put the links from their YouTube channel where you can watch the whole game. Although I did kind of tell you who won, but still, it's good to watch them in action. And then we have a winter sports tab on our website where you can catch other, there's so many sports going on right now. And you can, swimming and bowling, and there's like so much going on. I tell you, it's really cool. So we have a winter sports tab. We don't even have the basketball stuff up there yet. We will get that up there. But you can check out the other items on their winter sports tab. And in case you haven't seen the ad on our website, Chick-fil-A is hiring moving on. Chick-fil-A. It's kind of cropped off, but Chick-fil-A is hiring. I know that you think that they have a lot of workers because when you go there, there's lots of people helping out, and they have the best drive-thru in town in regards to getting in and getting out. But they could always use more people. So the what's cropped off on the top, Chick-fil-A Mastonia jobs, full-time, starting at $16 an hour. So I wanted to let you know about that. So everybody knows that Chick-fil-A is closed on Sunday. So that means if you work there, you get Sunday off. You have educational tuition discounts. You're eligible for educational scholarships. There's profit sharing, paid vacation, health insurance, free meals. I'm telling you, that Chick-fil-A food is good. And free uniforms. And incredible career advancement opportunities, and overtime is optional. So there's a lot to being having a job at Chick-fil-A. They treat their customers with respect and also their employees. It's a good culture. So let's see. I'm not going to chicken out. Bad pun. I wanted to remind you that Hugo is out on the his Christmas tree lot. Here we go. He sent me a picture of his family with Santa. That's Hugo right there. Woo. Everybody knows Hugo. And so this is, I can't get far enough away. Lovely family. So anyways, you'll have to check it out. He's there every day, 9 to 9 until the trees are gone. So last year he sold out pretty quickly. So hopefully for him, he'll sell out quickly so he doesn't have to be out there. Some days it gets really cold. Obviously he has a trailer, but still, if you're looking for a real tree, you need to go talk to Hugo. For sure. All right. Let's see. Bin Treasures. I was hanging around there this week. Let's see what I have to show you. I wanted to remind you. They always say you should buy stuff when it's not, peak season. Yeah, so this is just an example, a fun water sprayer for the summer. Now, if you get this now, it's a whole lot cheaper. They have pools. They have a lot of summer things in there right now. Obviously, might not be good to get somebody a holiday gift that they can't use till summer, but, if you have kids or whatever, you could stock up and give them something like this for their birthday next year. Or just give it to them, because it's a hot Sunday and they want to do something. Plus, so, get your summer stuff now. Plus, you could get holiday items, decorations. you could probably find something for everybody on your list, you know, even if it's stocking stuffers or a grill. They have a ton of grills there for sale, and trampolines and toys, and, you know, just specialty items that little jars and just special things that you're not going to find anywhere else. That's why I say you need to go in there and you go, I didn't even know I needed that. Like, that's just what I need, like a little stand or, you know, a device that makes, you know, those grilled sandwiches, a grilled press, you know, they have those. Just a lot of really cool stuff. And everything is marked down because they are getting it from Amazon and Target and all these other places where it's like overstock and they don't want it anymore. And, you know, they sell it by the truckload. And then Big Treasures, especially if you've seen the video, Pavlov explains how they get all their merchandise. And we, you know, the video actually showed a little behind the scenes. Go creeping on our YouTube. You'll find lots of really cool videos that you might have missed. So, bin treasures. And so we talked about Hugo's trees. He's right there in the village, and in the Peppers parking lot. Well, as I mentioned before, oh, and Ben Treasures is also in the village. So we have a lot of news from the village right now. Let's see. Okay, so the Russian restaurant. It's called 12 Chairs. You know, I didn't even get a picture of the sign recently, so I can do that. But if you have ever been in, this place used to be Wing Warehouse and lots of other places before. And I say it doesn't matter what it used to be, because when you walk in, you will be transported somewhere else. There is nothing in the Nordonia area with this look. It's very, very unique. And it's called 12 Chairs. It's going to be a restaurant and a banquet hall. I do have some, I think it's just a couple other pictures to show you. You have to watch the video. I did a walkthrough video, and I will put a link for that for sure. But this place, I mean, I was shocked. I was told that the renovation was totally, you know, unbelievable, from the carpets, and it's just, and when you see it for yourself, it's like, wow. Now, you know what it looks like going there now because you've seen this, but it's like, for me, I knew it was really like totally renovated. But I had no idea. I was really, I just like, now I just don't know what to say. It's such a complete transformation. So anyway, it's going to be a restaurant and a banquet hall, and they're still, and you know, even when you walk through the and see the video and see the pictures, because I have more pictures I will be putting out. There's still fine tuning to do, but as you can see, they're like 99% there. There's just some, you know, final things to do, and the food, it's going to have some, you know, shish kebab. I saw a little bit of a special event menu that they had, and it had shrimp and devil's eggs and special salads, like an eggplant salad. It sounded really interesting. So there's going to be some things on the menu that look familiar, and there's going to be some things that don't look familiar. So it'll be a true adventure for sure. I can't wait to taste their food. We don't have a grand opening date yet, or even like really a soft opening date yet, but it's coming. It's very soon. I will tell you that. And they are going to be taking reservations for New Year's Eve. They're going to have a New Year's Eve event. And you know, we don't have the link for that yet, or how to RSVP for that. This is all, you know, this is all very, very new. You know, I usually get the information right when it starts to come out, and then things change sometimes. That's because when you get information that's new along the line, sometimes things, you know, adjustments are made. So, but I tell you what, this place is beautiful, And the owners are husband and wife, and they are just charming. You're going to love them. They didn't want to be on camera, but maybe I'll get them eventually. So let me explain why it's called 12 Chairs. This is just a brief explanation. There's a lot more to it, but there's actually a story in Russia called 12 Chairs. You can look it up, and it's a story about this lady who hid the family jewels in a chair, and there was so it was kind of like a jewelry hunt, where all these people were going everywhere and trying to find because there was, I guess, 12 chairs in the set. And basically at the end of the day, the jewels end up, even though everybody was like money grabbing, and trying to find these chairs so they could steal the money, the chair with the jewels ended up at some home for older people, and the guy stood on the chair to change the light bulb, and the jewels all spilled out. So I don't know if it's true, but it was a story. And basically the story kind of makes fun of rich people. So this over the top design is kind of like a joke. It's making fun of the like really, really, really rich people. So isn't that interesting? And we're going to find out more about this for sure. But this is in the village. I can't believe this. This is like I said, you're going to be transported. And they have pictures all along the way of places all across the country, the world, sorry. So, wow, that was a wonderful trip there. I really enjoyed talking to the owners. And so much is going to be coming out of there. So many stories. I don't know, maybe, we'd have to do something about that, right? Right. And I probably said this 6 times, but I'll put the link to the video down below. All right. So also kind of in while we're in the village, something wonderful happened this week, sooner than expected. And we have a video of this as well. So the mayor, Jesse Nehas, sworn in the brand new mayor, Jen Dabrowski. I really have a hard time with that last name. I'm going to have to get that down. But anyway, she was sworn in as the new mayor of the village. As you may have read from our page, Jesse Nehas has moved on to Michigan. He got a great job there. So Jen was council president, so she is now mayor, and she will appoint another council president, and then they will also appoint somebody new to the council to fill all the spots. Well, only one spot, but all the shifting is causing one spot to be free. And so that'll be really interesting. This will be another story that we will be following. Let's see. I always love to talk about Blossom and Bows. They have some holiday specials for everybody as well. If you don't know where they are, they're located in Sagamore Hills by the Evolutions hair salon. And I got the purse that everybody sees me with, and some of my outfits, but I always get compliments on. They're like, "Oh, where'd you get that?" Blossom and Bows. And some people don't know it's there. It's kind of like a hidden gem. And other people are like, "Oh, I haven't been there in a while. I have to go back." Especially this time of year. They have specialty items that you're not going to find anywhere else, like handmade cards, ornaments. You can also sign up for a craft class too and make your own decorations or gifts to give away. What a wonderful place. And Jody and Steve are very giving, mom and pop. This is not a chain. So we love to support the mom and pops in the area. And, I just can't say enough about them. They're just wonderful. So you need to go check it out if you haven't. Everybody has, a special somebody on the list, and it doesn't have to, it's not just a women thing. They have chocolates and stuff there too. So Everybody could use a little blossom and petals. All right, let me see. I'm moving through the list. I know, I'm taking up a lot of your time, but I keep saying there's a whole lot going on. And also with the holiday list, and I forgot to mention at the beginning of my show, but okay. And we're doing a contest too. I'll get to that in a minute. But Jackson Comfort, elves are back. So we caught them. Actually, this just came out today. This is like breaking news. The elves snuck in sugary cereal. Can you believe that? And I happen to know that there's going to be a whole series of antics involving this box of cereal at Jackson Comfort. By the way, did you know they do heating, cooling, and plumbing? Anywho, you'll be hearing about them as we go, of course. There's also some things happening in Norfolk Park. They have a lot of things happening in December. Where are we? Things like to hide from me. There we go. Norfolk Park is having some customer appreciation things this month. So, December 18th. Oh, December 6th. Oh, that's coming up. Thursday, December 30th. So I'll have a link and you can find out all the fun stuff that's happening there. Oh, and by the way, if your company or someone that you know is doing something special this month, maybe it's a toy drive or just an event, something special, like a special that you're running for the holidays, get in touch with me. Either send me a private message or a direct message. My email is julied@nordoniahills.news. Let us know. And I forgot to mention this when I showed the elves. We want to know, are you, at your home? Are the elves visiting right now? Maybe you could show us maybe some of your favorites so far, or even a business. If, you're like Jackson Comfort and the elves are visiting your business, send us some pictures of that too. Those elves get into such shenanigans, and it's very entertaining for us to see all the shenanigans that are going on. And I did forget to mention at the beginning of the show that, we have a contest that we've been doing and we're going to do it the whole month of December. It's going to be, I haven't even come up with a funny name. I mean, it's just a mug of fun. It's going to be a Jabbering with Julie mug with candy donated by Jackson Comfort and some gift cards donated by Jackson Comfort as well. And the winner who commented last week and won, she doesn't know this yet. Karen Kevaney, she commented last week. You were supposed to talk about like one of the first Christmas presents that you remember getting, and she got an Easy Bake Oven. Well, let me tell you, I always wanted an Easy Bake Oven. I wanted to make brownies from a light bulb so bad, but it just didn't happen. So, but I got to grow up and have a kitchen of my own and cook for 4 kids and a husband. So I did get to do that. And I did not do that on a light bulb either. So, but wasn't that the thing back in the day? Yeah, it was definitely one of those things. So if you would like, oh, by the way, I will contact Karen, or if she's watching, I will have the mug of fun for you at Postnet in Macedonia. And I will send you a private message when it's there. Sometimes it takes me a couple days to get it there. It's, like Pony Express or something. I don't know. It takes me a bit to make that happen. So the contest for this next week is, and you have, I should say, I don't know if I always say this, but you have all week to comment. It's not just like the day that I do the show. So what I want your comment today is, well, first of all, if you're doing an elf on the shelf, either a business or a person, put that in the comments. That will be an entry. I guess I should say it should be a person, not a business, because this contest is for people to enter with their personal Facebook accounts. I guess. I don't know. I mean, I made up the rules and the points don't matter, right? That's like Drew Carey show. anyways. So anyways, if you have an elf on the shelf thing that you're doing in your home, a picture of that would be an entry. Maybe you have nice decoration in your home, or your house outside is decorated nicely. Something like that. I'll even take any comments related to the holiday, because some people may say, well, I don't have nice decorations, or, I don't have an elf, but I have, my dog or whatever. Just, show a little holiday spirit and post something about the holidays, put a red ribbon on, Barkley's head or something. I think I'm getting down there, people. Getting down to the end. And, you can always help me and help Nordonia Hills News. If you like what we're doing, help us by sending, maybe there's an event that you know of and or information, something your church is doing. I don't know what's going on with my eye, but, I think my eye is saying, stop. But I'm almost done. But anyways, I just wanted to thank all the people that have been coming up to me and saying, we love what you do. You're everywhere, and it's not just me. I have a team behind me. I just happens to be the face of the team. And I appreciate each and every one of you watching me right now. I really do. And so many people, come up to me in the store and say, I like the show. And it seems like the things that I do that I think, oh, I wish I hadn't done that, like saying something wrong or, whatever. It's like the things I wish I could like stop and fix are the things that people say, I really like how you did that. It was like funny, So it's like, it is what it is. I am what I am. So speaking of me, this is all about me. Well, it is the Jabbering with Julie show, right? I should talk about me more often. No. Just kidding. But I did want to let you know, a lot of people really are responding well to this. Starting in January, we're going to have social media classes called Game of Engagements. And so I'm hiding social media classes. It's also content marketing. And a lot of people maybe aren't familiar with that. They know what social media is, but they may not know what content is. But I think a lot of business owners do. And basically, if you want to utilize social media for your business or maybe one of your employees, you need to know why you're doing it. What should you be doing? How should you be doing it? Where should you post? And obviously, we should keep this all in mind with the who, like who's your target market? Who do you want to see this? And the reason why we call it Game of Engagements, well, first of all, social media can be fun. And I want to depict the classes kind of like in a fun way. In fact, there'll be a loyalty program by, liking our content and sharing it and subscribing to our newsletter and things like that. You can earn points. So it's, it's going to be like a game. In this case, the points, they're not really made up. You can actually earn them. And then we'll do giveaways in regards to the points. But the reason why, so that's the game part. And the reason why I use engagements, because engagements in social media world are likes, comments, and shares. So we're not going to tell you how to necessarily post just to post something, but we want you to post in content that is going to get that engagements, that, are going to get people talking about it and talking about your business and commenting. So anyways, send me a private message if you want to be included in the early bird stages of this. It's just getting started, and I will have a link to sign up shortly, but I've been a little busy going around town doing all this stuff. The video classes, just so you know, because I didn't say, will be on demand. So you'll be able to watch them anytime you want, like the show, and I'm going to set up a separate community for us outside of Facebook. It's called a Circle that I'm going to be using. And all the classes and content will be there. There'll be some free, some that you have to pay for, but you can watch them anytime you want. And there'll be little nuggets, little short clips of tips and things like that, will definitely be free. So, but you have to sign up and get in there to see any of the content. You won't find this content anywhere else. I'll probably have teaser stuff out on social media and YouTube, of course, but you're going to have to get in the inner circle if you want to find out what's going on in social media world. And I don't know. A lot of you may not know this, but I've been doing social media since 2008. So I'm an early adapter. And some of you are going to say, oh yeah, I remember you talking about that Twitter thing years ago. And look where Twitter is now. Yeah, where is Twitter? That's one of the things we'll talk about. Anyways, thank you for watching. Have a great week. Bye.